All right, we are live out at Comet Field here in Waupaca. Waupaca playing host here tonight to the Irish here of Freedom. And our Zaleski Sports pregame show here tonight. Gus Olson on production, Brandon Baroncut on the call here of this second week of high school football here on Zaleski Sports. A whole bunch of games on the docket here, but certainly here in beautiful Waupaca, it's what I would consider a gorgeous night out at Comet Field. So you've got the Irish here out of Freedom, and then, of course, the Comets of Waupaca. Waupaca head coached by Tony Altman, assisted by Jay Kirchmar, Jim Hall, Rudy Pate, Jake Waller, Hayden Juneau, Ross Adamczyk, Andy Rice, and Colin Hawkins. Manager Aiden Jordan, it looks like. And Freedom, on the other hand, they are head coach Charlie Jaden, assisted by Tom Runyon, Aaron Van Epren, Brad Wingard, Sean Tackett, Steve Snyder, Dakota Caribou, Brock Killian, and John Klitsky.
Our first Comet VIP is our very own Jen Hurd. Let's put our hands together and congratulate her. Miss Hurd started her career at Waupaca High School in 1992. Yes, that was last century. As the agricultural educator and an FFA advisor. She taught 27 years and during her tenure also served as the career and technical education coordinator for 6 years and associate principal for 7 years. She was also the mock during homecoming 13 times. Miss Hurd will be starting her first year as Waupaca High School principal, and we are all extremely proud of and for Miss Hurd. She's going to do great things in her new role. Miss Hurd, please raise the Comet flag.
And there's a live look in at the Comet flag being raised there. Waupaca Comet flag. Great job there. Again, our live look in at our scoreboard here. The Comet Field, about 3.5 minutes or so here. That's Jen Erb getting some recognition, the principal here out at Waupaca.
Tonight we're featuring our home opener for varsity football as we host the Freedom Irish. And of course, more Waupaca Comets.
And nice crowd trickling in here out at Comet Field.
Athletes competing today recognize that judgment calls are made in good faith and that they must abide by the decisions of the officials. Everyone is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping a high level of good sportsmanship during this event. Today, to help us with our national anthem, we have representatives from Waupaca VFW Post 1037 that will be raising the flag behind the scoreboard to honor our nation and those defending our freedom both at home and abroad. If you are physically capable, we invite you to stand at this time, removing any headgear and placing your hand over your heart and respectfully join us for the performance of the national anthem. The anthem will be performed by the Waupaca High School Mad Jazz Ensemble that is making their way to center field at this time. Once again, the flag is located behind the scoreboard. So
All right, our national anthem, the flyby there on the Comet Field scoreboard there here. So great job by the Jazz Ensemble here to get us kicked off for our national anthem. We'll get our starting lineups here tonight. They're brought to you by Associated Bank, where in every bank market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Carlton Remedy gets his start, number 74. Cody Scheide, number 5. 55, I should say. Max Vervoot. Mason Van Graal, number 70. Quinn Brennenstuhl, number 10. Nolan Phillips, number 1 here for Freedom. Corey Matheson, the senior, number 17 for Freedom. Gage Strelka, number 22. Nixon Hankey, the senior. Owen Hinkle, number 15. So that's the starting lineup here for the Irish here of Freedom. We'll turn it over to the host, Waupaca Comets. Again, our starting lineups brought to you tonight by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Little shout out here to Waupaca Youth Football. And your host, the Waupaca Comets out here. Beautiful Friday night here out at Comet Field. Zaleski Sports got Gus Johnson doing our production, doing a great job as always, keeping me in line. Brandon Berencott on the call here. Both teams in their second week of play, as we mentioned in our pregame here. Waupaca 0-1 on the season, Freedom 1-0. Waupaca will be back in action next Friday at Little Chute. And then they'll be at Fox Valley Lutheran Friday, September 12th. So a couple games on the road following tonight's game. We certainly want to give thanks to all of our game day sponsors here tonight, one of them being Fleet Farm. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, and snacks. Fleet Farm is everything you need, all at the lowest prices. So again, a great rendition of the national anthem here tonight. Beautiful night, beautiful facility too, I have to say, Gus. Any chance I can get over to Waupaca just for about anything is a treat for me. About a 25-minute ride or so over from Stevens Point, where I'm from. A lot of great companies here, great complex here. High school, beautiful high school as well. As I understand, Gus, new gym floor back in June, or I think Gus is telling me around the June, July, they got a brand new gym floor as well here in Waupaca. So a lot of good amenities here out in Waupaca, Wisconsin. Great game day sponsors. Kick underway. That's a end over end. That's going to be fielded around the 3 or so. That's Kanye Bestman. And he is going to be taken down probably, we'll say, around the 20 or so. And that is where the Comets will take over here, 1st and 10 here for Waupaca. Freedom, they play out of that Northeastern Conference. They were victorious last Friday, 28-7 over New London. They'll be back in action at Two Rivers next Friday night. Got a whole bunch of football in front of us here. Austin Adamczyk, the senior under center, he'll take it out to his left, and he'll gain. He might get back to the original line of scrimmage. About a 1 yard gain, we'll say. Ball will be placed around the 21-yard line here. Early goings here out at Comet Field. Again, as we mentioned, Tony Altman, the head coach here. So Damchek working from the shotgun. He'll roll to his right, look to pass. He's going to take it himself, and he'll be wrangled out of bounds. That's number 17 for Freedom. That is Corey Matheson on the stop. About a 1-yard gain or so for Adamczyk. Takes the ball up to about the 22 or so, where it'll bring up about 3rd and 8. Call it almost 9 yards here. Say no gain. So it'll be 3rd and 9 here from the 22. Damchek working with a single back set here. That's Bestman in the backfield for the Comets. He'll roll out to his left. He's got Bestman in space. He able to evade a tackle. Adamczyk showing some nifty movement here. Still going, and he will be... He'll lose a couple on that, but was able to get away from a whole host of pressure there from the Irish. That's going to bring up 4th and about 11 or so. Fourth and Comets will punt here. The punt, that's going to drop around about the 45, 46-yard line, where the Irish will take over from there. I want to give thanks to Waupaca Foundry. Cast your own future. At Waupaca Foundry, now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Cast your own future at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. That is Waupaca Foundry. So Freedom will start around their own 45-yard line here. Early goings, about a couple minutes gone by in this opening quarter here. The give, that's going to... So Owen Hinkle hands it off there to Nixon Hinkey. About a 3-yard gain there for Hinkey there. So it'll be 2nd and 7, ball placed around the 47-yard line. Right over the infamous Comet mascot. Gus, a senior at Waupaca himself here, so 2nd and 7. Pitch outside. And he'll break through nearly first down there. Some pretty nifty running there for Hinkey again. He'll be about a yard or so short of that first down. So into Comet territory, about the 46-yard line. So Henkel, you've got Quinn Brendan Stuhl out there as well, lined up to Henkel's left there. 2-back set, the give. And that's going to be a first down, and more there for Nixon Hankey, the senior, the 6'1", 184-pound senior, picking up 4 or so, roughly. That'll be 1st and 10 here from about the 41.5, we'll say. 42, 41. Working from the shotgun, the give. And getting it outside, out to the breaking a couple tackles, still going, and finally brought down around the 29-yard line or so. And that was number 22, Gage Strelka. And Harms in on the stop for Waupaca. Eric Harms, the junior number 11 for the Comets here. So it'll be another 1st and 10, ball around the 30-yard line here. 4.5 minutes gone by already in this opening quarter here. The Irish driving here. Shotgun back to pass. And that's going to be complete. And that's going to be complete over to Nolan Phillips, the 6'3" senior target, the receiver there. So a first down for the Irish. All about the 19-yard line or so, so about an 11-yard completion there from Henkel over to Phillips. 1st and 10, ball at the 19. Henkel single bats, and that's going to be Hinkie up the middle there, out to his right, I should say, so he'll pick up a few on that. That's Nixon Hinkie. About a 6-yard gain for Nixon, so it'll bring up a 2nd and 4. Ball around the 13-yard line here. And that's going outside back to Hankey, but he'll be swallowed up by a host of Comets. They may have lost yardage on that. And on the stop was Sawyer Binning on that for Waupaca, so that'll bring up a 3rd and about 4 yards here to go. Ball at the 13-yard line. So Waupaca looking to hold strong here on this 3rd and 4. Very pivotal 3rd down here. Henkel directing traffic here for the Irish. Drop back to pass, and nobody home. So Waupaca, defensive stop there. So that'll bring up a 4th and 4. That one falls incomplete. And it looks like Madison checks back in here for Freedom. So you have to think probably 4-down territory here. Tough to say. And that looks to be the case here. So Henkel, Hankey directly to his right. The give is to Hank. Nope. Tell you what, he had me faked out, but the Comets able to stop on 4th down, so they will take over on down. So a very good defensive effort there for Waupaca. Freedom certainly able to drive, but Waupaca holds strong. We'll take a brief commercial pause. You're listening to and watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for...
All right, we're back here. Short gain there for Waupaca. They're deep in their own territory. Ball around the 15 or so, about the 14, 15-yard line here for Waupaca. So it'll be about 2nd and about 8 yards or so here for the Comets. And as we saw in that last drive, Waupaca able to put the clamps down, and no points for Freedom there. They were able to certainly drive fairly well, but Damchick in some trouble. He's going to evade trouble. He'll get out to about the 16 or so. Short gain there. Hankey on the stop for Freedom. It'll be about 3rd and 6 here. Ball placed around the 17. About 8 minutes gone by in this opening quarter here. All scoreless here. Big 3rd down here for the Comets. Damchick drops back, and he'll be pressured, and first to make the hit on that for Freedom is Nixon Hankey, number 26 there. Quarterback sack, so that'll back them up, bring up 4th and about 15 yards or so. So back deep there for Freedom. That looks to be, I believe that is Luke Schmidt, I believe, number 27. Around the 40 or so. The punt is off, and that's going to go out of bounds around the about the 17 or so. So Freedom will have pretty good field position here. Certainly want to give thanks to all of our great game day sponsors. Indian Crossing Casino. Experience Waupaca's premier lakefront restaurant at Indian Crossing Casino. You'll find a delicious menu, live music, and stunning lake views all under one roof at Indian Crossing Casino on County Highway Q in Waupaca. That is Indian Crossing Casino. So 1st and 10 here for Owen Hinkle and the rest of the Irish. Drops back to pass, pressure coming in, and he's able to get that off, and that's going to be Hankey. The outlet there, he'll get down to about the 2 or so. About a 15-yard. That play nearly blown up there, but Hankey was able to get into some space and served as an outlet there for Henkel here. So it'll be about the 3-yard line here or so. Two-back set here with Strelka, and we'll see. No, that'll bring up 2nd down, so Waupaca hold strong there. That was Hankey again, the ball carrier for the Irish. Ball's around the 1-yard line here. Henkel under center. He'll take it himself, and that will be a touchdown for Owen Henkel. The 1-yard run there for Freedom, making it 6-0 at the 2:31 mark here to go in this opening quarter. So 6-0 our score here. Freedom lining up for the point after here for chance to go up 7-0, and that's Nolan Phillips. And Phillips' kick is up, and it is good. So the PAT is good here with 2:31 remaining here in the opening quarter. Freedom out front here, 7-0. You're listening to and watching high school football tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
right, we are back here. Freedom out front here, 7-0 on the Hinkle 1-yard touchdown scamper there. And then the PAT from Phillips to make it a 7-0 end-over-end kick fielded about the, and that's going to go back for a touchback here where Waupaca will take over here at the 2:24 mark here in the opening quarter. I want to give thanks to one of our many game day sponsors here tonight. That's Culligan Water. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. That is Culligan Water. So 1st and 10, ball around at the 20-yard line here. We have the touchback, Adamczyk back to pass. Out in the flat, he's got some space there, and a pretty nice gain there for Kanye Bestman, the screen there. Gain of about 9 or so. Ball placed about the 29-yard line here. Just under 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Sun starting to set out here at Comet Field in beautiful Waupaca, Wisconsin. Adamczyk takes it himself up the middle. He'll have enough for first down. Still churning is Adamczyk. And that'll be a first down for Austin Adamczyk, the 6'3" senior. Cody Scheibe on the stop there for Freedom. Ball around the 35 or so, where it'll be 1st and 10. Adamczyk working from the shotgun, single back set there. He'll drop back to pass. And he will be swallowed up there. First to make the hit is, I believe that's number 70. I beg your pardon, that's Corey Matheson, number 17, in on the sack there. The 6'3", 208-pound senior for Freedom. Brings up 2nd and 16, ball at the 29. So Adamczyk again with Bestman in the backfield here. 2nd and long. Pitch outside to Bestman. He'll get up to about the 36 or so. It's about a 7-yard gain, we'll say. And that was Luke Schmidt, the 6-foot junior, number 27 for Freedom, in on the stop. Or that'll bring up 3rd and 9. You have to think probably will not get this one off before the end of this quarter. And they will not. So that will be the end of quarter number 1, where our scoreboard here reads Freedom 7, the Comets here of Waupaca 0. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
All right, we are back. Start of the second quarter here. Again, score 7-0 Freedom out front here. It's 3rd down and 9 here for the Comets. Adamczyk back, looking to pass. He's got a man open, and that's a complete pass, and that's going to get up to around the 46. Sure looks like a first down to me anyways, and it is. So a nice sequence there for the Comets. It's 1st and 10 now. Ball around the 47-yard line. First few 20 seconds into the second quarter here. Adamczyk back from the shotgun. He'll step back. And that one, from here at least, looked like and that is a complete pass there to Harms. So it'll be 2nd and 5 here. The Comets now in Freedom territory, ball around the 49-yard line. 2nd and 5 for Adamczyk. Harms on that 5-yard gain. Adamczyk, the pitch outside to Bessman. Bessman cutting left, and he will get down to about the 44 or so. So about a 5-yard gain. That's going to be awfully close. Might be about a yard or so short. It will be. So it'll be 3rd and short here for the Comets. Adamczyk. Pressure being applied. Adamczyk takes it himself and still churning and still going. And he, I believe, at least from here anyways, certainly looked like a first down to me anyways. And it is. So Adamczyk showing the grit there to keep his legs churning and pick up the first down, keep this drive going here for the Comets. That was pure grit and everything in between there for Adamczyk. Ball around the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Comets. You've got Weston Laritzen lined up wide right there it looks like. Adamczyk single back set. Adamczyk back to pass, going long, and nearly. Good effort there by Solberg. Solberg able to get his hands on that. It was going to be a tough play, though. Would have been, in my opinion, kind of a top 10 type catch had the catch have been made, but certainly a tough throw is certainly very much there. 9:36 here to go in this second quarter of play. I want to give thanks here tonight to the Chris Holenbeck American Family Insurance. Chris Holenbeck is your trusted American Family Insurance agency in the greater Waupaca area. Their team will work closely with you to build a dependable insurance package that will meet your needs and fit within your budget. That's Chris Holenbeck in downtown Waupaca. So ball around the 42-yard line. 2nd and 10 here for the Comets. Adamczyk rolling out to his right. He's got space. And Adamczyk still going. And he will pick up another first down with his legs here. That's Austin Adamczyk. It's a nice gain there for Austin. So ball around the 29-yard line, about a 13-yard gain there for Adamczyk. Adamczyk, pitch outside. That's going to be a pretty nice gain there, down to nearly the 20-yard line or so. That's Bessman. So Mason Van Gralen the stop there. It'll be about 2nd and about 2 yards here to go. Ball around the 21-yard line here, so about an 8-yard gain there for Bessman. And timeout called We'll take a brief pause ourselves. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts?
All right, we are back. 9 minutes to go here in this opening half here. Comets certainly threatening here, down deep into Freedom territory, ball around the 21-yard line or so. So pretty nice drive shaping up here for the Comets. And the combination of Adamczyk and Bestman. Adamczyk back. He'll look to take it himself, and he is going to be sacked down around the, we'll say, 27 or so. So probably about a 5 or 6 yard loss on that. Mason Van Graal first in on that one. So it'll be about a third down and 8 yards to go. Ball around the 3rd and 6. Ball at the 25. Have to think Gus probably 4-down territory, one would think, right? Adamczyk back. He's got a man in space there, and that's complete to Bestman, and Bestman bottled up around the 25 or so. So no gain there for Waupaca. So we'll see here if this is in fact 4-down territory. Just a great night out here, Gus, right? I mean, you just can't really beat this. Gus, certainly a Waupaca guy. He's got the Waupaca has a cross-country meet tomorrow over in Eau Claire, as I understand. So Gus will be running in that tomorrow. So 4th and 6 here for the Comets. Adamczyk back. Looking to pass. Nobody there, and he'll take it himself, where he will be brought down around the 27 or so. So Freedom will take over on downs here. So .725 remaining here in this first half. As we mentioned in our pregame here, Waupaca will be on the road for the next 2 weeks. They'll be at Little Chute next Friday. That's a 7 o'clock kickoff. And then they will be at Fox Valley Lutheran. Of course, Waupaca playing in that Bay Conference. Fox Valley Lutheran part of that, along with New London, Seymour, Shawano, Winneconne, and Xavier. And as we mentioned, Freedom will be back in action at Two Rivers next Friday night. So 1st and 10 here for the Irish. And we're going to get a flag on the play. That'll go against Freedom. So it'll be a 1st and 15, ball around the 29-yard line here for the Irish. Back to pass, all kinds of time over the middle, and that is complete. That is number 11, Aiden Ertz. Ertz with a big gainer there, so that ball 24 out to about the 47, about a 23-yard completion there for Owen Henkel. So 1st and 10 on Freedom's own 47-yard line. Just under 7 minutes here in half number 1. Henkel give outside. That's number 33 cutting for a few. That's Axel Eggert, I believe, the number 33. That'll be about a 2-yard gain or so for Eggert. Or it'll bring up 2nd down and 8 yards to go here for the Irish. Henkel working from the shotgun. Henkel back to pass. Going deep, he's got a man. There's some traffic there and somehow able to haul that one in. That was Quinn Brennenstuhl. The big gainer there for the Freedom. The Irish, I should say, down about the 17 or so. So about a 34-yard completion there from Henkel. So the Irish now down about the 18-yard line. So we've seen Henkel, certainly Gus throws a nice ball, definitely the, just a sophomore too. I mean, you have to certainly respect that. That one goes outside, going to be maybe a couple on that. I believe that was Hinkie again on the carry. So Henke, the primary ball carrier here for the Irish. It's 2nd down, 8 yards to go, nearing that 5-minute mark here in this opening half. Let's see if Waupaca can hold strong here. And we've seen that they were able to hold strong a number of sequences ago with some good defensive effort there. Let's see if they can potentially muster that again. Ball's on the ground. Henkel back to pass and nearly picked off. And a good defensive play. That's Eric Harms in coverage. And good defensive play there by Harms. That ball, certainly, he played that well, I would say, Gus. Gus would agree here. He's a pretty good production person here up with us as well. Gus, the senior. He's doing a great job, though. I'll say that. Doing an excellent job. So the ball is at the 15-yard line. It's 3rd down and 7 to go here for the Irish. Henkel under center here for working out of the gun. Pressure coming in, and that play all over that. A pair of Comets. I believe that was maybe Evan Compton, I believe, perhaps. Let me see if I... So 4th down and 8 yards here to go. Freedom lining up in the field goal. This would be about a 33, 34-yard attempt. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. So Phillips on the, we'll say, 33-yard field goal. So it's now 10-0. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
All right, we are back. 3:54 here, the 33-yard field goal there by Nolan Phillips, making it a 10-0 score here. Couple of Comets back deep here to receive. Nolan Phillips will kick off here for the Irish. Student section getting into this game. A pretty nice crowd here on a great Friday night, a long weekend, Labor Day weekend, of course. That one going to go over Bessman, where it'll be a touchback, and Waupaca will take over with a 1st and 10 coming up here from the 20. You've got the Maple Fall Fest at September 13th and 14th in Marshfield. Check out arts and crafts vendors. The Kids Zone and Yummy Food Maple Fall Fest. That's September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo over in Marshfield. That is the Maple Fall Fest. So Damchick and a pretty nice, able to get to probably about maybe 4 or so on that for Damchick. That'll be, yep, 4-yard gain there for Damchick. So it'll be 2nd down and 6 to go. So Austin certainly doing what he can here to try to maybe get some points on the board here before the half, or the Comets. Back to pass out. That is number 3. That's Weston Loritzen there. He'll get up to about the 25 or so. Gage Strelka on the stop for the Irish. That'll be a 1-yard reception there for Weston, so it'll be 3rd down and 5 yards to go. You can hear the student section trying to will their respective teams here tonight. And Friday night lights, the lights are on out here at Comet Field. Bessman in motion here for the Comets. Damchick, 3rd and 4, drops back to pass. He's got a man open, and that is complete. But it looks like it may, depending on, I guess, forward progress, depending on, at least from up here, it looks like he might be about a yard or so short. Quinn Brennan still on the hit there, so it'll bring up 4th and short here, about the 29 or so. Tough from the angle here, but big 1st down here for the Comets. Damchick to take it himself. He'll lunge forward and he'll gain the 1st down. That is Austin Adamczyk. The 1st down yardage for the Comets. So it'll be 1st down and 10. Closing in on the 2-minute mark here in the first half of play. Gage Strelka with another tackle for the Irish. A handful of tackles for Gage here tonight. So Damchick working from the shotgun. 1st and 10, ball at the 35. Drops back, looks to his right. He'll evade, and he'll throw down the sidelines out of bounds, and that will bring up a 2nd and 10 here for the Comets. So Austin working through his progressions there. Nobody there, so wisely gets that one out of bounds here. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 yards here to go. Ball at the 35-yard line. So Waupaca with 3 receivers set here, it looks like. Looks like Reed Rogers, our near side here for the Comets. We're going to get a flag on the play. Looks to be against the Comets. The False start will back things up 5 yards. So that'll move the ball back down to around the 30-yard line here in Comet territory. So you've got Weston Lauritsen lined up here to Adamczyk's left. Going long, got a man, and that is caught. That is a nice catch there made, and that, you bet. That looks to be, I believe that was Reed Rogers. Reed Rogers on the nice reception, able to stay with that. Adamczyk saw something there, had a guy in coverage there and able to make a nice play there. Gets down to about the 37 or so. Adamczyk back to pass. Some pressure being applied. He'll roll out to his right, and that'll bring up a second down here. The clock will stop on that, so you have to think with about 1:17 or so, that clock certainly going to be a factor as Waupaca looks to try to get some points here on the board. That's Ryder Bergowan checking in here for the Comets. Ball around the 37-yard line. 2nd and 10 here to go. 1:17 in this opening half. Adamczyk single back set. He's got Bergowan to his left. Drops back to pass. And complete. And that looks to be a big gainer, and that's going to be a first down, and that is Lauritsen there. So Adamczyk not only showing his abilities with his legs, but also the nice completion there. Keep that momentum going here for the Comets. 1st and 10, ball on the 15-yard line, so a 22-yard pass there to Weston Lauritsen. Timeout called. We'll keep it right here, though, I think, with the 1:09 to go here, and the Comets threatening here to try to get some points on the board, and a pretty nice drive. Really, you've got guys like Reed Rogers, Weston Lauritsen, making some plays out in space. You know, we've certainly seen Adamczyk, what he's able to do with his legs, but you get some of those passes out in space like they have done, and that can certainly change the trajectory from a defensive standpoint. So ball at the 15-yard line here. So it's 1st down and 10 for the Comets. Adamczyk back to pass. Gets out of trouble there, does Adamczyk. Still going, Adamczyk still going down to about the I think 5 or 6 or so, roughly. Keeping that play going. That looked like maybe Freedom was maybe gonna get that stop, but Adamczyk, one of those seniors, gritting it out here and trying to do what he can, certainly to try to get some points on the Comet Field scoreboard here. Just under a minute to go in this opening half here. Adamczyk rolls to his right. He'll cut back left, makes a pretty nifty move, and he is in for the touchdown. That is Austin Adamczyk with a 5-yard touchdown run for the Comets. So Adamczyk, how fitting would that be with 46 seconds remaining here in this opening half. So Waupaca on the board now, so it is 10-6. And a very nice drive there for the Comets. And time of possession, certainly they were able to keep the drive going, certainly cognizant of that clock here, but lined up for the extra point is Jacob Durant. Kick is up, and it is good. Durant converts on the extra point. So our score now reads 10-7. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
All right, we are back. 46 seconds remain in this opening half. The Comets get on the board with the 5-yard touchdown run there by Austin Adamczyk. And the point after was good by Durant. So it's 10-7 now with, again, 46 seconds. And a very good offensive sequence there for the Comets. Several different Comets contributing on that drive, which ultimately led to that 5-yard touchdown run just before the half here. But Freedom, 46 seconds, certainly a fair amount of time, I would say. You've got Owen Henkel, who we've seen a very capable quarterback here for the Irish. Kickoff, that's going to be a short kick, and that is going to be, I believe the Comets got on that, I believe. Let's see if and they did. So the Comets able to, the onside kick successful there for Waupaca. So 41 seconds, which is all kinds of time here, Gus would say, right? And they'll be in Freedom territory, ball around the 49-yard line here for the Comets here. Looking to try to maybe possibly take the lead. A lot of time left, 41 seconds. You have to think probably a fairly healthy dose of passing here with certainly that clock being a factor here in this one. Adamczyk from the shotgun. Single back set here for the Comets. He will drop back to pass. Going long, and pass defended there by number 1, Nolan Phillips. As he was. So Phillips in coverage. That'll bring up second down and 10 yards here to go. I do get a little excitable sometimes, Gus, but sometimes, you know, when you have coffee at like 7:30 on a Friday night, my wife would probably tell me that may not be the best idea, but by golly, it's Friday night light high school football and Zaleski Sports, holiday weekend and all. Adamczyk back to pass, going long and in space, and some of the Comet faithful calling for contact there. There won't be any, so that falls incomplete to Weston Laritza. It'll be third down and 10 yards with about 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. So Freedom, you have to think, certainly playing pass. You've got Phillips in coverage there for the Irish. Got two lined up here to our near side. Adamczyk back to pass. Got some time. He's going to go take it himself. Going to try to get outside to his right, going for that first down yardage, and we're going to get a flag on that. And that may possibly be, I don't want to speculate, but, well, we'll see. There was a flag as well, I believe. Perhaps the hit coming late. So that's going to be a pretty pivotal penalty. And that's going to move Waupaca up 15 yards to about the 26 or so. So 1st and 10 here, so that certainly changes the trajectory. You get those big yards by way of the penalty there. So it'll be 1st and 10 here from the 26. Adamczyk back. Going through his progressions, and he will get that one out, throw that one out of bounds. Pressure applied there. That was number 26, Nixon Hankey. And Adamczyk a little shaken up there perhaps, but looks to be okay. So 14 seconds to go, 26 yards or so to try to get to pay dirt here for the Comets. (10-7) our score. So you've got a couple of Comets wide here in Bestman, and that looks to be Vergouwen as well. To I beg your pardon, that is Lauritsen here. So you've got Lauritsen and Bestman lined up to Adamczyk's left. And penalty against the Comets, it looks like. That's going to back things up about 5 or so yards. 5 to be exact. You have to think with 14 seconds, probably, I'm going to say 2, if not 3, possibly pass plays. Certainly so much dependent on a number of different factors. Pressure coming in here. Adamczyk rolling back, rolling to his right, and he'll throw that one out of bounds. And that'll stop the clock here with 8 seconds remaining. You have to think probably try to maybe take a shot the end zone here, maybe 2 more possibly. You're sitting around the 31-yard line, so be an awfully long field goal no matter how you slice and dice that one, but still with 8 seconds, the Comets, you have to think 1, if not 2 plays remaining here in their arsenal. So Adamczyk working from the shotgun, single back set. He's going to take a shot deep, and that one's going to be picked off, but I think he was out when that will be incomplete. So it'll bring up 4th and 15 now for the Comets. So seemingly the last play of this half. So 4th and 15 here, ball from the 31-yard line, 3 seconds to go in this opening half. Adamczyk back to pass, and pressure being applied. That is number 2, and that's Caden Wagner, I believe, the first in on that quarterback sack. And that will be a half here. So our scoreboard out here at Comet Field reads the Irish here of Freedom 10, Comets of Waupaca 7. And we'll have our halftime. Of course, our halftime sponsor, Farmers State Bank. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Halftime coming at you here momentarily.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people?
Here's Morgan CDR.
Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Hi, I'm Josh Barks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people?
Here's Morgan CDR.
Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Culligan water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people?
Engineers Morgan VR.
Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Selling your car to Dull Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dull Auto. Simple.
Hi, I'm Josh Parks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
All right, we are back. A word from so many of our sponsors at Last One Farmers State Bank, our halftime sponsor here tonight. 10-7 is our score. The Irish out front here, 10-7. We're at the half, about 11, just over 11 minutes or so here. We'll kind of run you through here the sequence of the first half here. So Freedom on the board first, a 1-yard touchdown run by Owen Henkel with about 2:31 to go in quarter number 1. And then Nolan Phillips, the point after, good. So that made the score 7-0 with 2:31 left in the first. And then Freedom gets a 33-yard field goal from Nolan Phillips at about the 3:54 mark left in quarter number 2. That made it 10-0. But then Waupaca able to use that 3 minutes and 54 seconds or so to grid out a pretty nice drive. You had Weston Laritzen along with Reed Rogers and, of course, Austin Adamczyk setting up some of those longer pass plays, which you really had to do with that clock under 4 minutes to go. So Waupaca, again, they trail here 10-7. We are at the half, as we mentioned tonight in our pregame show. Waupaca back in action. They're on the road the next 2 weeks, in fact. As we mentioned, they'll be at Little Chute next Friday, and then they will have a conference game the following Friday. That's at Fox Valley Lutheran. Hard to believe that we are already in week number 2 here of high school football. Gus Johnson, our production engineer tonight. Brandon Berencott on the call for this one. So again, a score 10-7 at the half. We'll take another pause here for some messages here. You're watching and listening to high school football here tonight, presented by Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
In every department at Doll Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Doll Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Doll Auto, simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people?
Engineers Morgan's VR.
Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
The big thing for Farmer State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
All right, we are back here. Just moments remaining here in this halftime here. Some Waupaca youth football exhibition going on here. Again, 10-7 our score at the half. So another half of football in front of us. Certainly want to give thanks to all of our game day sponsors here tonight. You've heard and seen from so many of them. Certainly all of this would not be possible without each and every one of them. So we certainly thank each and every one of you from the bottom of our hearts here. So again, 10-7 our score. We'll recap one more time how this one played out here in the first half. Freedom on the board first. They score at the 2:31 mark in quarter number 1 on the Owen Henkel 1-yard touchdown run. And then the Nolan Phillips point after, making it 7-0. And then the next scoring did not happen until about 3:54 remaining in the second quarter. And that was set up by a 33-yard field goal by Nolan Phillips. Nolan, the 6'3" senior here, with the point after and the 33-yard field goal. That made it 10-0. And then nearly 4-minute drive for the Comets, which ultimately led to the 5-yard touchdown run by Austin Adamczyk. With about 46 seconds left remaining. And then Waupaca, they went for the onside kick and were able to recover that in pretty good field position. They got down as around the Freedom 49 or so and looked possibly like they might be in a position to get some points on the board again, but unable to do so. But again, that is our halftime score, 10-7. And Gus Johnson doing the production here tonight. I believe, I don't know if we have other scores around the area for Zaleski Sports here, but there's a whole host of games on Zaleski Sports tonight. Certainly you have a number of games. I believe Wausau Newman playing over at home, actually, under the lights for the first time with their new complex over in Wausau. That's against, I believe, Wild Rose, if I'm not mistaken. And who knows, the Zaleski Sports trailer, that typically when you see the Zaleski Sports trailer, that means they are at the game of the week. You never know which game or which week it will be, but certainly a very awesome thing that they are doing, no doubt. So we'll take just a few moments here. Again, 10-7 our score. Will be back underway here momentarily. You're watching and listening to high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
All right, we are back. Second half just moments away here. Waupaca will kick off here. And you've got a couple guys deep here for Freedom. Again, 10-7 our score here tonight. So, kickoff. Line drive, that's fielded about the 15 or so. Cut now right, still on his feet. Couple guys to beat, cutting left. And a pretty good return there. That is number 11, Aiden Ertz, getting it out just past the midfield for the Freedom Irish here. So early goings here in the second half. Again, a 10-7 score in this first half. I want to give thanks here tonight to Infinity Exteriors. Infinity Exteriors installing peace of mind. Roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality that you can trust. That is Infinity Exteriors. So the ball at the 47-yard line here for the Irish. And still going. And Quinn Brennanstool on the carry there. So Dylan Johnson on the stop here for the Comets. Second and about a yard here to go. Ball at the 38-yard line roughly. Henkel working from the shotgun here for the Irish. Out in the flat. And that is number 10, Brennanstool with a reception. And he looks to have enough for that first down, so ball will be placed around the 36-yard line here. So he needed about a yard or so, and he got about 2 on that. So 1st and 10 here, ball at the Waupaca 36. And our score, early goings here in half number 2, 10-7, Freedom out front. Henkel working from the gun here. Single back set, that's to Hankey, and he'll be bottled up by a host of Comets. So pretty good run stop for Waupaca there. Justin Olson on the stop there, the big senior there. Big Justin, number 77. So bring up 2nd and 9, ball at the 35. Man in motion there, Matheson. Pitch goes outside again to Nixon Hankey. He cuts outside, he's going to get down to about the Owen Bartle, the stop there for the Comets. Ball placed around the 29-yard line, where it'll be about third and we'll call it about a yard or so. 3rd and 2. Waupaca faithful trying to get loud. Henkel drops back to pass, and that's picked off, I believe. And that is picked off there by Eric Harms. So Harms had that pass deflection earlier in the opening half, and then he comes up with a big interception. Does Harms, and so Harms. So the Comets now with the ball back here. Ball around the 20-yard line or so. 9:39 remaining here in quarter number 3. Austin Adamczyk working from the shotgun, 2-back set. The give is to Bessman. Bessman cutting out to his right. A pretty nice run there for Kanye Bessman. About an 8-yard gain or so. Now actually it will be a first down here, so Bessman running for the first down. Ball at the 30. Yep, that was a nice run there by Bessman. Adamczyk, a give. And rumbling out to about the 35, 36 or so again is Bessman on the carry. You've got Carter Solberg checking in here, the 6'3" junior here for the Comets. So ball at the 34-yard line. It bring up 2nd and 6 here to go. 8:39 remains here in quarter number 3. Adamczyk, 2-back set. He'll give it to Bessman, who will look to maybe, he might have lost a yard or maybe a couple on that one. Gage Strelka again. We've heard his name a number of times here, Gus. Number 22, that's Gage Strelka, the senior here for Freedom. So no gain on that one. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 6 or so yards here. Ball at the 34. Adamczyk back to pass, going through his progressions. He'll fire down the left side. He's got a man open, and it's caught. And a big reception, still on his feet, going down to about the 7-yard line. That is Weston Lauritsen. Big gainer there. Austin Adamczyk to Weston Lauritsen. Huge pass play. And Waupaca all of a sudden not that many yards away from going out in front here out at Comet Field. So Adamczyk throwing the dart there to Lauritsen here. So Waupaca now very, very good field position ball around the about the 8 or so, I guess. 1st and goal here from the 8. More importantly, 4 downs here to, you'd have to think, probably maybe 4 down. Tough to say, I guess. Never want to get too far ahead, but that's to Bessman. He goes right. There is a couple of flags on the play. Bessman still going strong. We'll see what that penalty is all about here. Might have been a couple. I saw one on the far side and then another one so we're going to get a false start here for the Comets. That'll back things up. So that'll push the ball back now. For Waupaca, so at the 18 here of Freedom. So we've got Bessman and Card in the backfield. The dam check to give is to Bessman, and he'll get maybe a yard or two perhaps. So checking back in, that's Harms checking back in here for the Comets. Of course, had that big interception that led to this this offensive sequence here, and then of course he had that long Adamczyk Lauritsen combination here. Ball at the 17-yard line. Adamczyk looks like maybe calling for a timeout. He is. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Timeout taken by the Comets.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
All right, we are back. 6:17 here remaining in quarter number 3. Freedom out front here by 3, 10-7 our score. But the Comets here threatening. That was set up again. We mentioned it just a few moments ago here, but the junior Eric Harms in coverage. We've seen him out in coverage tonight, a defensive back, certainly playing very good coverage tonight. He's got a couple of pass deflections, and then, of course, that very big interception that potentially could have been a completely different trajectory, but 2nd and 17 here. Adamczyk back. He's going long to the end zone, and that is going to fall incomplete. In the end zone there in coverage for the Irish. I believe that was Charlie Mickey, I believe, in coverage there for Freedom. So big third down coming up now for the Comets. So both the student section and the both cheering sections starting to get definitely into this one. Good to see and hear. Adamczyk back, running into some trouble. He'll roll out to his right, being pressured there. That's number 9 and 17. And Adamczyk is going to get that one out of bounds. The pressure being applied there, I believe that was Cohen Dahl, I believe, there, along with Corey Matheson. So that'll bring up a 4th and goal here situation. And around the 17-yard line or so, that would be around a 34-yard field goal, give or take. I want to give thanks here tonight to L&L Propane for all of your propane needs in Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas. Turn to L&L Propane, specializing in propane tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. So 5:58 remaining here. They will line up for the field goal. That is Jacob Durant, who was successful on his extra point attempt to put that point on the board for that touchdown back in quarter number 2. About a 34-yarder or so. Kick is up. The kick is, and it is no good. So that one, I believe that may have been wide left. So Durant will come up short there. .554 remains here in this third quarter of play. certainly, Gus, still a lot of football left here tonight on this second week of the high school football season in Waupaca out at Comet Field. All of our game day sponsors helping us out here tonight. So Freedom takes over, ball around the 20-yard line or so, it looks like. So 1st and 10 here for Owen Hinkle and crew. Hinkle looks back to pass, fires it outside up around the sticks there. That should be enough for a first down. So Hinkle's pass complete. That's about an 11-yard gain or so, 10, 11-yard pickup there for the Irish. Nolan Phillips lining out wide here. You've got Harms in coverage along with Jay Card there for the Comets. 1st and 10, ball at the 31. And the give inside and going to pick up about 5, maybe 6 or so yards. That's number 33 there in Axel Eggert. We've heard his name called at least one other time here. So ball placed around the 37-yard line, where it'll bring up 2nd down and 4 yards to go here. Phillips lined up near side here for Freedom. Harms in coverage. Card in coverage for the Comets as well. Back to Axel Eggert there, and he should have enough for a Freedom first down. So 1st and 10 here, about the 43, Freedom's own 43. 10-7 our score. We're just under 5 minutes remaining here in quarter number 3. Henkel, single backfield here for the Irish. He'll drop back. Going deep. He's got a man in coverage, but it's going to be overshot there. That was intended for Quinn Brennanstool, so that one will fall incomplete. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 now here for the Irish. So Henkel showing that, again, just a sophomore. I know we've said it a couple times, but, he is, in all likelihood, one of those players to watch, certainly in the next several years. Certainly this year as well. But 2nd and 10 here, ball at the 43. Outside, that's going to fall incomplete. It bounces in front of Brennanstool. That'll bring up 3rd and 10 now. So a little bit cooler here tonight, I would say. It's kind of the tale of a couple weeks here. Not all that long ago, we were well into the 80s and certainly feeling a lot like high school football, in my humble opinion. And Gus, cross country tomorrow. The Comets again out in Eau Claire. So fall is descending upon us very rapidly, we'll say. So it's 3rd down and 10 yards here. Henkel back from the shotgun. Back to pass. And that's tipped and picked off. And that could be a pick 6 possibly. Rumbling, stumbling, and scoring the touchdown. That is number 7, Jacob Durant. Rumbling, stumbling for the pick 6 for the Comets. And all of a sudden, Waupaca now out front here, 13-10. That one up for grabs, and Durant, the recipient of that one, and taking that one to the house. So the 2nd interception here tonight. With about 4:24 left here to go in quarter number 3. So Waupaca now out in front here, 13-10. Field goal, and this becomes a at least a touchdown differential here. So Durant delivering on that one. Looks like they will go for 2 and a Damchik. And they will say no good. So a Damchik, the 2-point conversion is no good here. So that puts the Comets out front here now, 13-10, 4:24 remaining here in the third quarter. Listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
All right, we are back here. So the Comets now with their first lead of the night here, and you can certainly sense the momentum there, and the big interception there, the pick six, taking it to pay dirt for Jacob Durant, giving his squad the 13-10 here with 4:24 remaining here in quarter 3. So a couple of interceptions tonight here for the Comet defense. Durant with the pick six, and then earlier you had Eric Harms with the interception, which very well set that one up. That had the that was really about a potentially a 13-point swing. That one will roll out of bounds around the 18-yard line or so. And that's Freedom will take over here, 1st and 10. I want to give thanks tonight again to all of our game day sponsors, Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. That is Ridgetop Exteriors. So the Irish will take possession here around the 35-yard line. Or it'll be 1st down and 10. Waupaca now with their first lead of the game, and really kind of set up by kind of the turning point there with Harms picking that one off deep, which could have led to a touchdown. So you're talking about a 13, possibly 14-point swing. Set up by Harms there. So the pitch out to the right, that's Hankey, and he'll get about a yard or so. Nixon Hankey there. And we'll say no gain, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now for the Freedom, for the Irish. A pretty nice crowd out here tonight. A beautiful night for football. Great facility, great complex. Of course, the turf out here, out in Waupaca. And as Gus mentioned to us earlier tonight, the new gym floor here in Waupaca. So a lot of good things happening here in Waupaca. And currently they're leading here by 3. Pass over the middle, and that is nearly picked off, and that's number 6, Ryder Vergowen. So the pass defense there almost yielded a 3rd interception here. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 yards to go here. 3rd down, I beg your pardon. It's 3:30 here to go in quarter number 3. So pretty big defensive sequence here for Waupaca. They'll quickly line things up here. Henkel working from the shotgun. He steps back. Pressure coming around to his right. And he's got a guy open. That's Nolan Phillips in space. He'll get a first down on that one and some extra yards there. So close to about a 15-yard reception. Good enough for a Freedom first down. And that was Alex Bonnet. I beg your pardon. I think I said Phillips. So it'll be about the 50-yard line, right at midfield here. 1st and 10 to go here for the Irish. Henkel back to pass. Looking over the middle, and that one will fall incomplete. That it was intended for number 5, Charlie Mickey there, I believe. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 10 to go here. Ball again at the... So Freedom... with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Henkel working from the shotgun. He'll drop back. He'll get it out to his tailback there, Nixon Hankey, for a few yards on that. About 3 or 4, we'll say. Dylan Johnson on the hit, the junior number 9 here for the Comets. So ball at the 47-yard line, a 3-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 7 now to go. So 3rd down and 7, 2:34 to go in this 3rd quarter. Henkel back to pass. Looking deep, he's got a man, and that will be complete. Down around the 28 or 29-yard line. That's complete to number 10, Quinn Brennenstuhl. About a 19 or so, about a 20, 21-yard reception there for Quinn. So Freedom now in Comet territory here. 1st and 10 from the 26. A give right and a pretty nice run there, and that's going to be Nixon Hankey again on the carry. He'll pick up about 5 or 6 on that. So that'll bring up 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Just under 2 minutes now in quarter number 3. Freedom, pretty good field position here set up by that Quinn Brennenstuhl 26-yard or 21-yard reception. That one outside in the open field there. That's Brennenstuhl again, I believe, on the reception. So ball around the 16 or so yard line. Brings up 3rd and 1 for the Irish. 2 backfield set here for the Irish. Henkel back to pass. It's number 22 in space. That's Gage Strelka. And Strelka rumbling and stumbling down to about the 8 or so. Jacob Durant with the stop there for the Comets. Ball at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal to go here for Freedom. The give is to Hankey, and he'll get a short gain on that. Where it will bring up 2nd and goal here. We'll see. We do have a flag on the play, and that's going to go against the Comets, it looks like. So that is going to move things up here for Freedom. So ball placed around the, we'll say the 4-yard line or so here for Owen Henkel and the rest of the Irish here. Give is to Henke, that one up the middle, and no signal yet. I think he's going to be short, and he is. Be about a yard or so short on that one. We'll see if Freedom runs a final play here in this quarter or not. Looks like they will line up and try to get, they'll have about 6 seconds to try to get this. And no signal yet. And they will be short. So that's going to bring up 3rd and short here, 3rd and goal. And that marks the end of quarter number 3. Waupaca out front here, 13-10. You're watching and listening to high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
All right, we are back. The start of quarter number 4 here. Ball around the 1-yard line or so, looks to be. So Freedom, maybe not even quite. It's probably about the 3-quarter line here. Yard line, if there is such a thing. So Henkel out in space, and he's got a man there, and that's number 22. Engage Strelka. So Strelka, the 1-yard touchdown reception. And there was a flag, though, on the play. I did not, and that's going to go against Freedom, so hold on for a second here, Gus. So that's going to, that's a pretty big penalty, certainly. Third and goal from about the 5 here for the Irish. Henkel works from the gun. 2-back set here for the Irish. And we're going to get another flag here. And I think that one's going to go against Freedom as well. We're going to get a false start against the Irish, so that backs things up even more here. That makes this more of a, certainly, you know, you started around the half-inch or 3-quarter line, roughly. We'll say the 1-yard line, roughly. But you backed all the way up now to the 10-yard line or so here. So to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 10. Basically a 3rd and goal here to go. So a couple of fairly costly penalties to back things up now. Comet defense trying to hold tight. We've seen that Man in motion, that looks to be Phillips. They give up the middle, and that's going to be short. So that's going to bring up a 4th down here. Decisions here, whether you have to think maybe they go for the points here. And, we've seen Nolan Phillips drill that 33-yard field goal, so he certainly has the ability as their kicker here, which would tie things up here. But a very spirited football game here tonight. This is the type of football that kick is up, kick is going to be good. So it's all knotted up here on the Nolan Phillips field goal. So it is now 13 apiece. 11:08 remains in this ball game. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our...
All right, we are back. 11:08 here. We are all tied up at 13 apiece here. And what has been a very kind of a back and forth type game. I mean, really, Freedom kind of set the pace early on, but Waupaca has certainly fought back. That one is going to be fielded there by Bessman, and he'll get up to around almost the 20 or so for Kanye Bessman. That's where the Comets will take over with 1st and 10 coming up here. I want to give thanks here tonight to Mutual of Waupaca Insurance. Protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwaupaca.com to find an agent near you. That is Mutual of Waupaca. So ball at about their own 22-yard line here. So Adamczyk working from the shotgun. He's got a couple of guys in the two-back set there. And getting out just past about the 26 or so. Bessman on the carry. Cody Scheibe on the stop there for Freedom. 2nd down, 6 yards here to go. Ball at the 26-yard line here for the Comets. We've got Weston Lauritsen near side. The give is, and that's Bessman getting outside to his left. He's going to have 1st down yardage and more. And Kanye Bessman with a 1st down carry there for the Comets. So about a 10-yard gain there for Bessman. You can hear the students, the fans, family, relatives, sponsors, everybody here tonight. It's been a very good football game, not much going there. So that will bring up a 2nd down now here for the Comets. We're under 10 minutes to go in this one. That was Bessman for a short gain. Actually, it looks like maybe a no gain there. So 2nd and 10 here from the 36. Blitz being shown there. Gets it out to Bessman. Bessman, he'll be bottled up there, maybe about a 1 or 2 yard loss there. Quinn Brennanstuhl, one of the Irish in on that, along with Corey Matheson. So that's going to bring up about a 3rd and 12 here from the 34-yard line here of the Comets. Third and 12. Adamczyk back to pass. He's got a man over the middle, and that is caught by Weston Lauritsen. So the big first down here. Weston has been kind of that safety outlet here for Adamczyk tonight. Another pivotal play here for the Comets here. So they'll be at their own 49-yard line here. 1st and 10, clock winding down here, 8:22 and counting. Adamczyk, give there is to, I believe that was Vergouwen on the carry for the Comets. So he get past midfield. Picks up about 3 or so. We'll see where they mark it. So the Comets, about 4 yards. We'll round up. Gus keeping me in line. He says it's 4. You bet. So Alex Bonnet back into the game here. That's Strelka checking out here for Freedom. .739 remains in this week number 2 matchup here out in Waupaca, out at Comet Field. So Adamczyk, low snap and able to get on top of that, but that's going to result in a pretty significant loss of yardage there. That's Bessman is able to get on top of that, but that's going to back the Comets back up now, back down to their own 47 again here, where it'll be about 3rd and 11 yards to go here for the Comets. Ball marked around the 47-yard line here. Reed Rogers lines up along with Lauritsen here to his right, along with Bessman, who's out in space as well. Adamczyk, and he is going to be brought down in a big loss, a quarterback sack. That is Strelka. Strelka has been all over defensively here tonight for the Irish. And that's going to bring up 4th and a very long situation here. Going to be about 4th and 20 or so. So that's number 70, Mason Van Grol checking back in here for punting situation. It's going to be get punted down, fielded around the 16 or so, and a nice open field tackle there for the Comets. That was number 6 there, Vergouwen on the hit. So 6:02 here to go in this one. We are all tied up here. Brandon Baroncott on the call here, and Gus Johnson doing our camera work, production, and everything in between, and doing a great job as always is Gus. So Freedom will have the ball deep in their own territory, about the 19-yard line or so. 1st and 10 here to go. The give still going here, and getting probably about 6 or so yards on that carry. And that's Axel Eggert with the we'll say about 6-yard gain or so. Looks like we may have a player shaken up here. That looks to be looks like that may be Durant, I believe. Jacob Durant there shaken up a little bit. We'll bring it right back here. Timeout here. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us.
All right, back out here. 2nd and 5 to go here. Ball at the 24-yard line. Freedom deep in their own territory. Owen Hinkle pitches it outside to the right. That's Eggert again. He's running for some daylight. He'll have first down yardage and more as he'll get out to about the 36-yard line or so here. And that'll be about a 12 or 13-yard run for Eggert. And Eli Melkow on the hit there for the Comets. So it's 1st and 10, ball at the Freedom 35. Henkel pitches it outside to the left. That's Eggert again. He'll rumble, stumble, and get up to around the 40 or so. A 5-yard pickup there for Axel. And Eli Melkow there again with the hit. So it'll bring up 2nd down, 5 yards to go. Ball at the 40-yard line here. Freedom with, got 3 lined up. Far side and 1 near side here. That is going to be defended very well by the Comets. And that's going to result in a loss of yardage. Nixon Hankey, the ball carrier there for Freedom. Be a loss of about 2 or so yards. So it'll bring up 3rd and 8 here. Just under 4 minutes to go here. This one certainly could go either direction. Henkel back to pass. He's got a man over the middle and a pretty big gain there, and that's going to be Nolan Phillips, who's going to get down to about the Waupaca 37 or so. So big gain there for the Irish here. So it'll be about the 38, I guess, about 37 it looks like. So 1st and 10 here from the 37. It looks like they're going to maybe get I believe a face mask is what I'm seeing, call on the field. So that's gonna move things up here for the Irish. 3:40 to go in this one. So the 15-yard penalty puts the ball now at the Waupaca 22-yard line. 1st and 10, 3:35 and counting here in this one. Again, a very spirited football game. Been kind of back and forth. Freedom certainly, as we mentioned, set the stage early on, but Waupaca has certainly battled back. Give and get now to about the 18 or so for a gain of about 4 yards for the Irish. And that's Hankey again, who's pretty much been their workhorse back in the backfield here for the Irish. So it'll be 2nd down, about 6 yards here to go. We're under 3 minutes and counting. Well, 2nd and 6. Henkel directing traffic. The give back to Nixon Hankey there. He'll get a few on that.
In on the tackle, number 13, Wyatt Benning.
Wyatt Benning on the hit for the Comets here, so it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 2 situation here for the Irish. Nearing the 2-minute mark here in this game. It was 10-7 at half. It's 13-13 here with just over 2 minutes to go in this one. And Evan Compton checks out here for the Comets. And we'll get a timeout here. 2:07 remaining in this one, 13 apiece. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment.
All right, we are back here, 2:07 showing on our Comet Field scoreboard here in Waupaca. Going to bring up about a 3rd and 2 to go here. Ball at the 14-yard line. Freedom inching closer and deeper into Comet territory here. See if the Comets can get a stop. And that one should be enough for first down. That's Eggert again on the carry for the Irish. So it'll be a 1st and goal here from about the 9 or so. We're under 2 minutes now, so you have to think probably, in all likelihood at least, one certainly would have to think probably a bit of ground and pound here for the Irish to try to keep that clock moving. That's certainly working against the Comets a little bit here, so that ball, Hankey, the ball carrier, he's going to get down. He'll get about 3 or 4 on that. And Owen Bartle, the 6'3" senior, in on the hit for the Comets. Timeout is taken. Listening to and watching high school football here on Zaleski Sports. 1:15 remaining in this one.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
All right, we are back. 2nd down and goal to go here from about the 3-yard line. 1:15 to go. Freedom from the Comet 3. Give is to Hankey. Hankey running up the middle, and he will be in for the touchdown. So Hankey So Nixon Hankey with a touchdown. So now Freedom back out front here, 19-13. So Phillips will line up for the PAT here for the Irish. Aiden Ertz, the holder here for Freedom. Chance to make it a 7-point game. The kick is up, and it is good. So Phillips So 20-13 our score, 1:12 to go. Comets have a minute and 12 to work with here. We'll keep it right here as we close in on the final minute 12 of this game. Certainly far from over. But that 3-yard touchdown run by Nixon Hankey to put his squad out front here, 20-13. And Phillips good on the point after. So it's now a 7-point deficit here for the Comets. But a lot of football left here with a minute 12. And certainly clock management, obviously a big factor as you get into these final 72 seconds or so. But a very, very good football game in my humble opinion tonight. Freedom 1-0 coming into this one. Waupaca 0-1. We're already in week 2 and you start pretty good kick, and that one's going to be fielded by Bessman from around the 3. He'll get out to near the 15-yard line or so. And a host of Irish in on the stop there. So about a minute 7 here to go, and about 85 yards or so to try to get this thing tied back up with a minute 7 here. So Adamczyk will work from his own 15. He'll drop back to pass. He's got a man, and that is going to fall incomplete. Intended there for Solberg, I believe. It's Carter there. Carter, the 6'3" junior. So I'll bring up 2nd and 10, a minute 3 and counting here. I should say not counting because clock stops on that, so it's 63 seconds here for the Comets. Try to keep this one going here. Adamczyk drops back to pass, pressure being applied, and he is going to be brought down. Leading the charge on that is Alex Bonnet, number 7 there, the junior there. First in to make that big play here, so that's going to move things back. And that's more importantly going to keep that clock going here. So Adamczyk with 30 seconds to go. He's in his own end zone here trying to make something happen. He's going long and nearly picked off there in coverage. That falls incomplete. That's Luke Schmidt there in coverage, the pass deflection. 21 seconds. Looks like we're going to get a personal foul penalty, I believe, on Freedom. So that'll definitely provide some benefit here for the Comets. You certainly get much better field position, and you certainly now are in a spot where very doable for the Comets here. Ball placed around the 18-yard line, 1st and 10. About 82 yards to go here for the Comets to try to keep this game going. You have to think anything to do to minimize the clock here. So Adamczyk rolling to his left. And we're going to get a flag on the play, it looks like. We'll see what the flag is all about. Never like to speculate, but 2nd and 8, but there is a flag here. We'll sort this out. And we're going to get a hold against the Comets, so that'll back things up a little bit. So 15 seconds to go here. Freedom lining up in their what we'd call kind of that prevent defense here. Adamczyk back in the pocket. Going to roll out to his left. He's going to be bottled up. Leading the charge is number 55. That's Cody Scheibe there, the 6 foot, 221-pound junior. And that's going to be a final out here. So the Irish here come out with the 2013 victory here. We'll wrap things up. We'll have our Waupaca Foundry post-game show. We'll bring it back here. I'll say a few words here and wrap things up here again. For a job that will ignite your career, apply today at jobs@waupacafoundry.com. That's jobs@waupacafoundry.com. We'll bring it back here in just a few moments. We'll wrap things up here with our Waupaca Foundry post-game show in just one moment. You've been listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
The mission at Waupaca Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Waupaca has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They've sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Waupaca supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Waupaca Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Waupaca is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Waupaca Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in Waupaca, and I love that.
All right, we are back. That was the Waupaca Foundry commercial sponsorship. Certainly want to thank all of our game day sponsors. Certainly the Waupaca Foundry in our post-game show. Again, for a job that will ignite your career, apply today at jobs@waupacafoundry.com. That is jobs@waupacafoundry.com. Again, a final out here at Comet Field, 20-13. Freedom comes in here. They sort of set the stage early on, and they had the 7-0 lead. Again, we'll run through the scoring one more time here. Owen Hinkle had the 1-yard touchdown run back in quarter number 1. The Phillips extra point was good, making it 7-0. And then Freedom put 3 more points on the board with 3:54 left in quarter number 2 on the 33-yard field goal by Nolan Phillips, the 6'3" place kicker and receiver here for Freedom. And then with about 46 seconds left in quarter number 2, Austin Adamczyk scrambling and running in for a 5-yard touchdown run, at that point making it 10-6. And then Durant able to convert, Jacob Durant, the extra point, making it 10-7 at that point. And then Waupaca able to get the successful onside kick, and certainly had some momentum going there where they were able to get it nearly at the midfield there, where they had a chance really to drive it down, and they did just that. But then we were 10-7 at the half, and then you get into the third quarter here, and Freedom, no points on the board in quarter number 3. Waupaca gets 6 points on the board, capped off by that Jacob Durant pick 6 at about 4:24 left in quarter number 3. That was really set up, though, by you had the Eric Harms interception deep in their territory, so that really set that up here. But again, a final 20-13 our score here. So the Comets, as we mentioned tonight in our pregame show, they will be back in action next Friday night. They'll be at Little Chute, and then they'll be on the road the following Friday over at Fox Valley Lutheran. Freedom, on the other hand, they will be back in action. They improve now to 2-0. They'll be at Two Rivers next Friday, and then they'll start their conference play the following Friday. So a very good football game, Gus, I have to say. You know, very spirited game. This certainly started out with Freedom getting out the early momentum, but I thought Waupaca battled back. You saw a lot of grit, especially from some of the seniors here. Austin Adamczyk showing some of that grit. You know, a lot of the seniors, and you had other guys really stepping up. Weston Lauritsen, guys like Eric Harms, and certainly so many others on this Comet squad, but they do fall short on this one. 20-13, again, a final. It's been an absolute pleasure calling this one. Gus Olson on our production here tonight. Brandon Berencott on the call. One more time, a final at Comet Field, 20-13. You've been listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Have yourselves a very good, long Labor Day weekend, everyone.